Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Running a business, like whether it's a small business or freelance or even just managing a team in a larger company, it always feels like you're wearing like a dozen hats at once, right?
Oh, yeah,
Having the right tools makes a huge difference.
for sure.
So today we're diving into some videos with entrepreneurs and experts sharing their favorite free tools,
Yep.
CRMs, website builders, AI assistants, a whole toolkit to level up your business without spending a dime.
It really is amazing how much the landscape has changed. Now businesses of all sizes can access these powerful tools without those big price tags that used to be the norm.
Yeah, for sure. So let's start with maybe the foundation,
Okay.
a CRM. Everyone
Yeah.
in these videos is raving about HubSpot and CRM.
Right.
What's so special about it?
Well, a CRM, like a customer relationship management system, it's basically the brain of your business. Helps
Yeah.
you organize your contacts, track interactions, manage your sales pipeline. And the great thing about HubSpot is even their free plan is packed with features.
Okay, so it's not just storing contact.
Right.
It's about actively managing those relationships and turning leads into actual customers.
Exactly. The free plan, you can manage contacts and email marketing campaigns, track deals, even build a basic website. It's like a one-stop shop for getting your business off the ground.
Wait, you can build a website with HubSpot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just a CRM.
Yeah, you can create a simple, functional website. Maybe not all the bells and whistles of a dedicated website builder, but it's a great starting point if you have limited resources.
That's amazing. And we also saw Notion mentioned maybe as a CRM alternative.
Right.
Is it actually a CRM or is it better for something else?
Yeah, that's a great question. So some people do adapt Notion as a CRM, but I think its real strength is functioning as a company knowledge base. You can think of it like a central hub for all your important info, like brand guidelines, SOPs, product documentation, even meeting notes.
So it's more about managing like internal knowledge and processes.
Exactly, like a superpowered company wiki. Keeps everyone on the same page.
If you're already finding this deep dive helpful, hit that like button and share it with a friend who needs a boost. All right, so we've got HubSpot for customer relationships, Notion for internal knowledge. What about keeping all of our projects and tasks organized? We saw Asana mentioned a bunch.
Asana is a fantastic project management tool, especially for like solopreneurs and small teams. Its visual interface makes it really easy to see what everyone's working on, track progress, and make sure nothing falls through the cracks.
So no more sticky notes and spreadsheets.
Exactly. Asana lets you create boards, lists, timelines to visualize your workflow. You can assign tasks, set deadlines, even have discussions all within the platform.
And the free plan. Is it good enough for a small business to get started?
Absolutely. You can collaborate with up to 15 team members, which is perfect for a lot of small operations. Plus, the visual nature of Asana can really be a game changer for preventing bottlenecks in your workflow. Like imagine being able to quickly see where a project is stalled and then take action to keep things moving smoothly. That kind of efficiency can translate into faster delivery times and happier clients.
That's working smarter, not harder. Speaking of teamwork, we can't forget about communication and collaboration tools. These videos highlighted a bunch of familiar and maybe less obvious options.
Right. And it's all about choosing the tools that fit your specific needs and your communication style. So, for example, Slack has become like the go-to for instant messaging and team communication,
Mm.
especially for remote teams, allows for real-time collaboration, keeps everyone connected no matter where they are.
Slack is everywhere these days. And then for face-to-face interactions, there's always Google Meet for video conferencing.
Reliable, accessible, and don't forget about email marketing for reaching a wider audience.
Oh yeah. Email marketing can seem a little old school in the age of social media, but experts in these videos really emphasized its importance for building those direct relationships with your audience and nurturing leads. We kept seeing two names pop up, MailChimp and Zoho campaigns.
Yeah, both of those platforms offer really robust free plans that are surprisingly powerful. You can build your email list, design those nice newsletters, even set up automated campaigns to nurture your leads and drive sales.
You're saying we don't need a huge budget or a fancy marketing agency to start connecting with our audience in a meaningful way.
Exactly. With a bit of creativity and the right tools, you can craft targeted email campaigns that resonate with your audience and turn subscribers into loyal customers. And speaking of reaching your audience, let's talk about the visual side of things, content creation.
Okay.
In a world that's flooded with information, creating eye-catching visuals is just so crucial for grabbing attention and making your brand stand out.
Canva seems to be like the undisputed champion in this category. We saw it recommended in pretty much every video we watch. What makes it so popular?
Canva has truly democratized graphic design, made it accessible to everyone. Regardless of their design skills, it's incredibly user-friendly with its drag-and-drop interface and this huge library of free templates, images, and design elements.
So you're saying even someone who can barely draw a stick figure can create professional-looking graphics with Canva?
Absolutely. Whether you need social media graphics, presentations, or even website banners, Canva has got you covered. And that free plan is more than enough to get started.
Amazing. Content creation isn't just about visuals, though, right?
Right.
It's about creating a consistent flow of content, and that's where scheduling tools come in.
Right. Tools like Buffer and Later let you plan and schedule those social media posts in advance, saves you time, and makes sure you have a consistent online presence.
So no more scrambling to come up with content on the fly.
Exactly. You can batch, create your content, schedule it, then focus on other aspects of your business.
Love that. These tools let you strategize your social media presence and engage with your audience consistently, which is key for building a loyal following and attracting new customers.
Speaking of maximizing, let's shift gears and talk about something that might not be the most glamorous part of running a business, but it's absolutely essential: managing finances. We saw Wave mentioned quite a bit. It's a free accounting software specifically designed for small businesses and freelancers.
Wave is an excellent option for those who don't need all the bells and whistles of more complex accounting software. It's incredibly user-friendly, offers everything you need to invoice clients, track expenses, even reconcile bank statements, all for free.
So no more shoeboxes full of receipts.
Hopefully not.
And those late-night scrambles to get our finances in order.
Yeah. Wave makes it easy to stay organized and on top of your finances, which is crucial for making informed business decisions. Now, if this deep dive is helping you navigate the world of free business tools, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful episodes like this. Okay, let's talk about the online face of your business, your website. We saw Wix recommended quite a bit as a user-friendly website builder with a free plan.
Wix is a great option for those who want to create a website quickly and easily, even without any coding experience. Their drag-and-drop interface and customizable templates make it super easy to design a professional-looking website.
So even someone with like zero tech skills can create a website that doesn't look like it was built in the 1990s.
Exactly. And while the free plan does have some limitations, it's a fantastic way to get your online presence up and running. You can always upgrade to a paid plan later if you need more features or want a custom domain name. But the free plan is more than enough to establish a solid online presence. And for those who need an even simpler website, perhaps for a specific project or a landing page, Google Sites is a great alternative. It's super easy to use, completely free, and integrates seamlessly with other Google products.
So we've got options for building a full-fledged website with Wix and a simple, straightforward option with Google Sites, all without spending a dime. Now let's talk about something that's been generating a lot of buzz lately: AI writing assistants. We saw Copy.ai highlighted as a free tool with templates for crafting all sorts of content. What's the big deal with these AI writing assistants?
AI writing assistants are becoming so popular because they can help you generate ideas, write different types of content, and even improve the quality of your existing writing.
So it's like having a virtual writing partner who's always available to brainstorm with and help you overcome writer's block.
Exactly. Tools like Copy.ai use artificial intelligence to analyze your input and suggest different ways to phrase your ideas, write headlines, craft product descriptions, and even create entire blog posts.
It sounds like AI is taking over the world one blog post at a time. Now, while ChatGPT wasn't specifically mentioned in these videos as a business tool, I'm curious about its potential applications.
ChatGPT, while more of a general-purpose AI chatbot, definitely has potential in the business world. You can use it to brainstorm ideas, summarize articles, or even draft emails and social media posts.
So even if you're not like a natural-born writer, you can still create compelling content with the help of AI.
Absolutely. These tools are designed to augment your skills and make writing easier and more efficient.
Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, let's quickly touch on a few additional free tools that can save you time and streamline your workflow. First up, we have Calendly for scheduling meetings.
Calendly. It's a lifesaver. It eliminates the endless back-and-forth emails trying to find a time that works for everyone. You just set your availability, Share a link, and people can book meetings with you directly based on your schedule.
No more playing calendar Tetris. And then there's Otter.ai, which can automatically transcribe meetings. Saves you from that tedious task of taking notes.
Otter.ai is a game changer for anyone who regularly attends meetings. It creates accurate transcripts that you can easily search and review later.
No more furiously scribbling notes and hoping you caught everything. And finally, for those who deal with lots of research or dense documents, there's Humata.
Humata is a powerful tool for summarizing lengthy documents and extracting key information. Saves you hours of reading time, like having a personal research assistant.
That's amazing. It sounds like these tools can help us reclaim hours of our time, which we can then dedicate to, more strategic and creative tasks.
Absolutely. It's all about working smarter, not harder, using technology to our advantage.
Now that's a fantastic segue into part 2 of our deep dive, where we'll explore even more free tools that can help you level up your business. Stay tuned.
You know what's really exciting is how these free tools are kind of changing the game for businesses of all sizes. It's not just about saving money, it's about access to capabilities that were once only available to, like those huge corporations with those deep pockets.
Yeah, it's leveling the playing field, empowering anyone with a great idea to launch their dream business or take their existing venture to new heights. And speaking of reaching new heights, we noticed a recurring theme in these videos about building like a holistic online presence. It's not just about having a website anymore. It's about creating like an ecosystem of platforms and channels that work together.
Yeah, that's a great observation. And one platform that kept coming up as a cornerstone of this ecosystem is YouTube.
YouTube. I thought that was just for cat videos and makeup tutorials.
Not anymore. YouTube has evolved into this powerful marketing and community building platform for businesses. It's a place to share your expertise, connect with your audience, even drive sales.
So you're saying we should think of YouTube as more than just a video hosting platform. It's a channel for like building brand awareness and engaging with potential customers.
Exactly. And the best part is it's completely free to create a channel and start uploading videos. Of course, creating high-quality videos does take time and effort, but the potential rewards are huge.
Okay, so YouTube is for building a wider audience and establishing our brand as a thought leader. What about for building those more one-on-one professional connections? We saw LinkedIn mentioned quite a bit.
LinkedIn is often called the social media platform for professionals, and for good reason. It's a fantastic platform for networking, building relationships with potential clients or partners, and even showcasing your expertise to attract, top talent.
So it's not just for job seekers anymore. It's a place where businesses can connect with other businesses and professionals in their industry.
Precisely. And by sharing valuable content, participating in those industry discussions, and actively engaging with your network, you can position your brand as, a thought leader and attract new opportunities.
Sounds like building a strong LinkedIn presence is essential for any business that wants to stay ahead of the curve and connect with the right people. Now, amidst all this talk about social media and video platforms, there's one essential tool that we can't forget: email.
Ugh, email. It might seem a bit old school in today's fast-paced world, but it's still one of the most effective ways to build direct relationships with your audience and nurture those connections over time.
Yeah, so while social media is great for like broadcasting your message to a wide audience, email allows for more personalized, targeted communication.
Exactly. With email, you can segment your audience based on their interests and behaviors, tailor your messages accordingly, and build trust and loyalty over time. And those free email marketing platforms that we talked about earlier, like MailChimp and Zoho campaigns, they make it incredibly easy to create those nice-looking email campaigns and track their performance.
It sounds like email is still a crucial tool for any business that wants to convert leads into loyal customers. Now, let's talk about another essential aspect of doing business online: getting paid. We saw Stripe mentioned repeatedly as like a top recommendation for online payment processing. What makes it so special?
Stripe is known for its user-friendliness, security, and, global reach. It's super easy to set up, and you only pay a small transaction fee when you make a sale.
So no complicated contracts or monthly fees.
Exactly. It's very straightforward, transparent pricing model, which is great for businesses of all sizes, especially startups and freelancers who might have, limited cash flow in the beginning.
And the integration with HubSpot, that's a big bonus, right?
Absolutely. If you're using HubSpot CRM, you can seamlessly connect it with Stripe to collect payments directly from your invoices, recurring subscriptions, and other sales tools.
It's all about creating a smooth and frictionless experience for your customers, making it as easy as possible for them to do business with you. Speaking of making things easier, let's talk about sales funnels, a concept that came up quite a bit in these videos.
Sales funnels are like a strategic way to guide potential customers through a series of steps that lead to a purchase. Think of it like a roadmap that takes your leads from that initial awareness all the way to becoming loyal customers.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this all connects. You build awareness through platforms like YouTube and LinkedIn, you nurture relationships through email marketing, and then you guide those warm leads through a sales funnel that, like, culminates in a purchase, all while using Stripe to collect payments seamlessly.
Exactly. And there's a free tool that can actually help you build effective sales funnels without spending a lot of money.
Oh, tell me more.
It's called System.io, and it's an all-in-one marketing platform that offers a surprisingly robust free plan. You can build landing pages, create email sequences, even host online courses, all within that same platform.
It's like having an entire marketing department in a box, but without the hefty price tag.
Now let's shift gears and talk about design. We've already talked about Canva for creating graphics, but what about designing an entire website?
Wix is a popular choice because it's got that drag and drop interface and customizable templates. You can create a website that looks professional even without knowing any code.
So no need to hire a web developer or spend weeks trying to learn, like HTML and CSS. Exactly. And the free plan's a great way to get started and experiment with different designs. You can always upgrade to a paid plan later if you need more features or, want a custom domain. But the free plan is more than enough to establish a solid online presence. And for those who need an even simpler website, maybe for a specific project or landing page, Google Sites is a great alternative. Super easy to use, totally free, and integrates seamlessly with other Google products.
So whether we need a full-featured website or a simple landing page, there are free tools out there that can help us create that professional online presence. Now, let's talk about a challenge that many business owners face, myself included: writing compelling copy. It's not always easy to come up with engaging and persuasive content, whether it's for our website, social media, or even emails.
You're definitely not alone. Writing isn't everyone's forte, but thankfully there are tools that can help. We've already talked about Copy.ai as a free AI writing assistant, but there's another tool that wasn't specifically mentioned in the videos, but I think is worth highlighting: ChatGPT.
Oh yes, ChatGPT. I've heard so much about it.
Yeah.
Isn't it more of a general-purpose AI chatbot, though? How could it help with, like, business writing?
It's true that ChatGPT is not specifically designed for business writing, but its capabilities are super versatile. You can use it to brainstorm ideas, generate different types of content, and even improve the quality of writing you've already done.
So it's like having a virtual brainstorming partner that can help you get over writer's block and come up with fresh ideas.
Exactly. And the fact that it's free to use makes it accessible to businesses of all sizes.
Speaking of free tools that make life easier, let's talk about scheduling meetings. We've all experienced the frustration of, like, endless back and forth emails trying to find a time that works for everyone.
They're such a time waster. But thankfully, there's a tool that can eliminate this headache: Calendly. It lets you set your availability and share a link with others so they can book meetings with you directly, based on your schedule.
No more playing calendar Tetris. And then there's Otter.ai, which can automatically transcribe meetings, saving you from that tedious task of taking notes.
Otter.ai is a game changer for anyone who regularly attends meetings. It creates accurate transcripts that you can easily search and review later, making sure you don't miss any of those important details.
If you're finding this deep dive helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your network. Now let's move on to another challenge that can be a major time suck for business owners: transcribing meetings and interviews.
Ugh, it can feel like a never-ending task. Thankfully, Otter.ai can handle that for you too. It uses AI to generate accurate transcripts in real time so you can focus on the conversation instead of, furiously scribbling notes.
And for those who deal with a lot of research or dense documents, there's Humata, which can summarize those lengthy documents and extract key information, saving you hours of reading time.
Humata is a powerful tool for anyone who needs to quickly synthesize complex information and get to the heart of the matter, like having a personal research assistant.
Now, let's talk about a trend that's transforming the way businesses create and share content: audio. From podcasts to audiobooks to voice-activated assistants, people are consuming more audio content than ever before.
It's a trend that businesses can't afford to ignore. Podcasts in particular have become a really powerful way to connect with your audience, build brand awareness, and even generate leads.
It's like having your own radio show, but without the expensive studio equipment.
Exactly. And there are so many tools and platforms out there now that make it easier than ever to create and share your own podcasts.
While we didn't see any specific podcast creation tools mentioned in the videos, it's definitely something worth exploring if you're looking for new ways to reach your audience and share your expertise.
I completely agree. Podcasts offer this unique opportunity to connect with your audience on a more personal level, share your stories, and build that loyal following.
Okay, let's shift gears again and talk about another important aspect of running a business: presentations. Whether you're pitching to investors, presenting to clients, or even just sharing ideas with your team, presentations are a crucial way to communicate your message effectively.
Yeah, and they can be incredibly powerful tools for persuasion, education, and inspiration. But creating engaging and effective presentations, that can be a challenge. We've all sat through those boring presentations that felt more like lectures than conversations.
And they're often overloaded with text and bullet points, which makes it hard to stay focused and absorb the information.
Ugh, yeah. But thankfully, there are tools that can help us create presentations that are both informative and visually appealing. We already talked about Canva, which is a great option for creating individual slides or even entire presentations.
But there's another tool that was mentioned that takes presentation design to a whole new level.
Gamma.ai was highlighted as this AI-powered presentation tool that lets you create really stunning presentations with minimal effort. You just input your text, and Gamma.ai will automatically generate a visually appealing presentation, complete with images, layouts, and even transitions.
It's like having a professional presentation designer, right at your fingertips. And the fact that it's free to use makes it accessible to anyone who wants to create those professional quality presentations without spending a fortune. Now, before we move on to part 3 of our deep dive, let's just take a moment to reflect on what we've covered so far.
We've explored this huge range of free tools that can help businesses of all sizes streamline their operations, connect with their audiences, and achieve their goals. It's amazing to see how technology is really leveling the playing field, giving entrepreneurs and small businesses access to tools and resources that, were once only available to those big corporations.
It's a really exciting time to be in business, and with the right tools and a little bit of creativity, anything is possible.
Absolutely. And remember, the best tool is the one that fits your needs and helps you achieve your goals. So don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you.
Get ready for part 3, where we'll uncover even more hidden gems.
It's really remarkable how this digital landscape is constantly evolving,
Yeah.
offering all these new possibilities for businesses to thrive and connect with their audience.
Yeah, it's like a treasure trove of tools and resources just waiting to be discovered. And in this final part of our deep dive, we're going to unearth some hidden gems that can help you streamline your research, gather those valuable insights, and even conquer that dreaded email inbox.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's dive right in.
Okay, so let's start with something that's essential for any business that deals with a lot of research or data analysis: making sense of all that information efficiently. No one wants to spend hours sifting through dense reports or academic papers.
Oh, absolutely. Time is so precious, and anything that can help us distill complex information quickly and effectively is a really valuable asset.
Well, we came across a tool called Perplexity that seems to do just that. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I have. Perplexity is like this AI-powered search engine that goes beyond just giving you links to websites. It actually answers your questions directly, citing the sources it used to compile the information.
So it's like having a research assistant who can instantly sift through mountains of data and give you the precise answer you're looking for.
That's a great way to put it. It cuts through all the noise and provides the most relevant information in a really clear and concise way.
I love that. And it has this cool feature called Retrieval Augmented Generation, which helps ensure the accuracy of the information by grounding its responses in reliable sources.
Yeah, that's crucial, especially these days when misinformation can spread so quickly. Perplexity is designed to give you credible, verifiable information so you can make those informed decisions.
That's a game changer for anyone who relies on accurate data for their business. Now let's shift gears and talk about another essential task: creating and sending forms and surveys. Whether you're collecting customer feedback, doing market research, or gathering info for internal purposes, forms are a really indispensable tool.
For sure. Forms are such a great way to streamline data collection and gain valuable insights from your audience.
But creating forms can sometimes feel like a technical hurdle, especially if you're not a tech wizard.
Right. But thankfully, there's a tool that makes that whole process incredibly simple and intuitive. It's called Forms.app, and it lets you create professional-looking forms, surveys, quizzes in minutes, all for free.
So no need to hire a developer or spend hours wrestling with, complicated software.
Exactly. Forms.app offers tons of features. Customizable templates, drag and drop functionality, even the ability to embed the forms directly on your website. It's just a fantastic tool for gathering information from your audience really quickly and easily.
Awesome. Now let's move on to something that can be a major productivity killer, managing your inbox.
The dreaded email inbox. It often feels like an endless stream of messages and requests and notifications, all constantly vying for our attention.
Ugh, it can be so overwhelming. But we came across a tool called Missive that promises to, help us tame the email beast and achieve inbox zero. Have you heard of it?
I have. Missive is like this AI-powered email assistant that's designed to streamline your workflow and help you stay on top of your inbox. It can sort your emails automatically into different categories, highlight the important messages, even suggest responses.
It's like having a virtual assistant who can pre-sort your mail and, flag the urgent items.
Exactly. Missive can help you prioritize your emails, respond more efficiently, and ultimately reduce the stress and overwhelm that often comes with managing a busy inbox.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Now, while we're on the topic of communication, let's not forget about the humble text message. It might seem, a bit old school in this age of instant messaging apps and social media, but it remains a powerful tool for reaching your audience.
Yeah, you're right. Text messages are often overlooked, but they can be really effective for those urgent messages, appointment reminders, even marketing campaigns.
And there's a tool that can help you manage all your text messaging from one central platform. It's called texts.com, and it lets you send and receive text messages from your computer, manage multiple conversations, and even automate certain tasks.
That's a game changer for businesses that rely on text messaging to communicate with their customers or clients or even team members. It can really save a lot of time and hassle.
Now let's move on to another essential skill, taking clear and accurate notes. Whether it's during meetings, brainstorming sessions, or even just jotting down ideas, good note-taking can be a lifesaver.
Absolutely. Notes help us capture that important information, stay organized, and remember those key takeaways from our discussions and our research.
But taking notes during a meeting, especially when you're also trying to actively participate in the conversation, it can be a challenge.
Yeah, it's really easy to miss important details or get caught up in the flow of the discussion and not capture everything you need. But thankfully, there's a tool that can help. Remember Otter.ai, the transcription tool we talked about earlier? Well, it can actually be used for taking meeting notes as well.
So not only can it transcribe that entire conversation, it can also, identify and highlight the key points and action items.
Exactly. It's like having a virtual note taker who never misses a beat.
Wow. Now, let's talk about something that's becoming increasingly important in today's digital world, cybersecurity. With all those data breaches and cyber attacks on the rise, protecting your sensitive information is, more crucial than ever.
Absolutely. Cybersecurity has to be a top priority for any business, regardless of size or industry.
Yeah, and one of the simplest yet most effective steps you can take is using strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts.
You're right, but remembering dozens of complex passwords, it's a nightmare.
It's practically impossible. And using the same password for multiple accounts is just asking for trouble.
Yeah, exactly. That's where password managers come in. We saw two great free options mentioned in those videos, LastPass and Bitwarden.
So they basically act like a digital vault for all your passwords, generating strong, unique passwords and storing them securely.
That's right. And they can also automatically fill in those passwords for you whenever you visit a website, so you don't have to remember them all.
Okay, that's super convenient and a huge time saver. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of free business tools, let's take a moment to just reflect on what we've learned. We've explored this amazing array of tools that can help businesses of all sizes streamline their operations, connect with their audiences, and achieve their goals.
It's truly incredible to see how technology is really leveling the playing field, giving entrepreneurs and small businesses access to tools and resources that were once only available to those massive corporations.
It's an exciting time to be in business. And with a little bit of creativity and the right tools, anyone can build a successful and thriving venture.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the tools that empower you to do your best work and achieve your dreams.
So go out there, explore these tools, experiment, and see what works for you. And remember, the best tool is the one that helps you achieve your unique goals and makes running your business a little bit easier and a lot more enjoyable. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.